It's day 116. I've had an interesting day. I've been to-ing and fro-ing. Let me grab this. I've been messaging my stepdad about arrangements. So yeah, as expected, because this kind of falls back to when my dad passed away. The whole reason the family kind of split up and kind of fell out with each other was over the arrangements, which was that my parents were not religious in any way, shape or form. So it was always going to be that there would never be a service. It would just be something to you know, as a almost like a wake after, and that would be the thing. And obviously when my dad passed away, I, unbeknown to me, had an older sibling from my dad, but a different mum, who kind of got next of kin and kind of came on the scene expecting money, and started making funeral plans and everything. And we decided as a family to, because we couldn't get involved, or we were trying, but obviously she got next of kin because she's older than I am, and we decided to boycott the funeral. And then the day before, I decided that I did want to go to the funeral. So kind of everyone was like, well, if you go, like my sisters was like, if you go, I won't ever see or speak to you again. And the frustrating thing was she never did see or speak to me again, but I never did actually go to the funeral. I went to the funeral directors and kind of spent time with the my dad before he was, you know, taken to the service and stuff. And then obviously when my other half sister realised that my dad had no money and there was no money in the estate, she was kind of like happy to back off and let us plan other arrangements. And you know, she let us have his ashes and things like that. So similarly, I knew when I got the text last night that my stepdad would probably say that mum didn't want a service, and she doesn't. So next Thursday, there's no service on the day she's being cremated, but my stepdad is trying to arrange something for the weekend, not this weekend, the following weekend. So I don't think my mum's ashes will be back then. So there will be another, I'm guessing, another arrangement for another get together when she is back home with my stepdad, of which I don't know what that is. I'm in two minds. Like I never got to organise anything when it was my dad, and I never got to organise, and I'm not getting to organise anything now with my mum. I don't know how I feel about that. I've kind of, after not having the opportunity with my dad, and obviously my dad never remarried when my mum and dad got divorced, but my mum did. So I've kind of, you know, had that expectation that my stepdad would always manage the arrangements, and he has been, and I've been offering to help and everything. So I'm kind of, it was kind of what I was expecting anyway, but it's still a little bit, I think it's the more waiting to find out what's happening, like what plans are being made and stuff. Even though, like, I knew when he messaged yesterday that the next message would be that she's not having a service, there's still that kind of, okay, well, let me know when you decide what you're doing. I'm just going to move this because I can see my camera's arcing again with the colour. I don't know why it does it. I've got no candles going or anything. That's so weird. Has it stopped? I think it stopped. I'm just a shell at the moment. I am absolutely just a shell. Like, I've just made myself a hot drink to hopefully wind myself down, like it's a chai tea. Hopefully that will wind myself down for the evening. I'm really struggling, like, with being able to maintain any concentration longer than a couple of minutes. Like, I've just been doing a little task that would normally take me an hour or so, and it is 20 past 10, and I started it at probably, I don't know, about 3:30. So I should have been done by 4:30, and it's 10:30. So just because I've literally not had any sort of mental capability to kind of like focus to get it done. So yeah, I'm just taking each day as it comes, taking the opportunity to just go through what comes up, what emotions are coming up as they come up, what thoughts are coming up. I'm allowing them to kind of enter my brain, and I'm giving any thoughts like a bit of compassion in kind of some of the things that are coming up in my head. Like my I keep getting nosebleeds, which is why I'm keeping a tissue handy, because I don't want to be sat here with a nosebleed. And it feels like my nose is running, but I think it's just because it's really cold. It snowed. Did it snow yesterday or today? I think it was yesterday. So even that, the days are just merging because I'm not sleeping. It is what it is. So let's get this done. I'm not sure if I screenshot anything today. Yes, I did. I screenshot this, and I think I am going to use this. So the quote is, "She courageously left her past behind and started to heal by choosing herself, her peace, her worth, her strength, above all else. She walked away not because it was easy, but because she deserved better. In her healing, she discovered the power to love herself first and foremost." One of the things that came about from the conversation I had with my stepdad was obviously when I choose to go down, there is obviously going to be people there that I don't want to see, and I have asked him to allow me some time to consider whether that is something I want to do. Like, I appreciate that, like, I know my mum wouldn't have wanted me to put myself into a situation that I didn't feel comfortable with, but equally I'm trying to kind of understand what my stepdad's going through, and to make sure that I am respectful of what he would like, as well as staying strong to my boundaries and what I will allow. So I've asked him to just give me some time to think about what decision I want to make in this as well, because I feel like I have the right to decide what I would like to do. So my learning is exactly that. I've walked away from so many things in my life, and I've always felt like it was a loss, and what I was actually doing, unbeknown to me, was honouring myself and being respectful that I understand that I deserve more. This flashing light is doing my head in, so I'm just going to finish up. Yeah, so my learning is just stay strong to what you believe, Stacey. It will never see you wrong if you do what you feel authentically in your heart and in your mind. My happiness at the moment is that that I have got the time that I need to process everything. Work have given me some bereavement leave, and I'm happy that I have that opportunity to process in my own time, because I genuinely don't feel like I have any capability to work at the moment. Like I can't, like I said, I can't concentrate. Just concentrating trying to do a task for an hour took me 6 hours. So I can't even begin to imagine how long it would take me to do what is required of me at work. So I'm happy that I have that opportunity to process and go through whatever I'm going through at the moment. I'm grateful that I guess it's a weird thing to think, but I'm kind of grateful that I went through what I went through back in May. I guess losing that person has kind of prepared me for this loss, and how to kind of heal from that, and what to expect and what to let go, and what's in your control and out your control. And I almost feel like it was a trial run for the big one. This light flashing is doing my head in, so that's it. I'm done. Stacey, I love you. This is what I mean. I just can't concentrate. I can't focus. It just stupid little things are setting me off. Like, why is it flashing? Why? There's no lights. There's no candles. There's no... I love you. I'm proud of you. Stay strong to what you believe, and yeah, that's it. I love you. Stay cookie.